Oopsies. Hi, it's me, Tony Bomboni ASMR. Welcome back to your channel. Yes, this is your channel with your YouTube videos. So before this begins, if you could just tap that red subscribe button down below, hit all notifications. Okay, it's really easy to find that subscribe button. It's right below this video. It's not that hard to find. 321,000 people have done it, so can you. Don't pretend like you can't find it. It's red, okay? But don't pretend like you don't know what the color red is. It's this color. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I also have a website called TonyBomboni.com where you can book your own personal custom candle wax readings for me. And recently someone booked a 30-minute candle wax reading, but they booked it like signing up for the ASMR. Okay, basically they signed up for a custom ASMR video, but they wanted a candle wax that was 30 minutes long, so I used 2 candles. You can do that as well. I never thought of that. You can do that as well, okay? As long as you like. You can do an hour, you can do... So an hour would be 15 times 4 would be 4 candles. You can do it, okay? All right, so yeah, that's your free will, okay? Or maybe I just need to update my candle services to say 30 minutes so it's less confusing. I never thought of doing 30-minute, but I might start. I might add that service. But anyway, go check out TonyBomboni.com for your own custom candle wax readings. Okay, so this is going to be a Zodiac sign candle reading session today. I think it's my first time doing this, and it just downloaded in my spirit to do it like a couple months ago, and I finally got the candles because I go through them pretty quick because I do a lot of readings in my spare time. So these are the candles. If you pick purple, the purple is for water signs. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. If it's your sun or rising or moon. Okay, so you can pick all of them. Okay, so let's say you're, okay, I'll get to that soon. Red is fire sign. Sagittarius, Leo, and brain freeze. Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries is fire signs for red. Yellow is going to be earth signs, and that is going to be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Orange will be air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay? So now I'm getting to my point. If you are a Libra, Taurus, Capricorn, meaning Libra sun, Taurus rising, Capricorn moon, what do you think you're going to choose? Orange for Libra, yellow for Taurus, and yellow for Capricorn, because they're both earth signs. So your reading would be orange and yellow. If you are a Aries, Aquarius, Sagittarius, what do you think you're going to pick? Aries, fire, Sagittarius, fire, Aquarius, air. So you're going to pick red and orange for your reading, okay? So give yourself some time, figure out your chart. I personally like to go on astrolabe.com. That's not sponsored. astrolabe.com. I plug in my full planetary chart. You just Google Astrolabe full planetary chart. You're going to find out your personal information. What is your sun, rising, moon? Okay. I am Virgo, Scorpio, Capricorn. So, I would pick yellow and purple. Water and earth signs. 2 earth signs, 1 water. Okay. So I hope that makes a lot of sense. If you don't know that stuff, if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you don't know how to do it, fine. Just pick for yourself or for someone else if you're curious. So we're going to do this, okay? So it's going to be a full hour-long session since each candle wax melts in approximately 15 minutes, give or take. I'm just going to be using the same bowl for readings, which I do your custom readings in. So we're going to start with water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. All right, and we're gonna tap in and connect. Is that focused properly? Okay, I want to make sure it's focused. There we go. All right, let's begin. Felt like laying out some of my crystals. Wanted it to look pretty. Yes, it's pretty. Okay. Water signs. What do we see for you, dear loving water signs? some of you in particular are parting ways with someone, okay? It's not easy. Who said it was gonna be easy? I didn't say that. No, I never said it was gonna be easy. It's not easy. It's not easy to part ways with someone. Okay? Admit it. Admit it to yourself. All right? Admit that this is not easy. This is not an easy thing. But you'll get over it. Nothing you haven't overcome. You know what I notice about water signs the most? Is that they are the strongest people emotionally, is because they tap into their emotions if they don't drown them out. You know, a lot of water signs have a tendency to want to drown them out, you know, with the use of whatever. But I see like kind of like a little like baby toy, baby bib thingy, like, you know, those things that even like the babies like put in their mouth for like a teething and stuff like that. Some of you could be having a child. Some of you could be going through like your old past memories of childhood, if that makes sense. So that could be one way you're emotionally healing. So again, very like watery, emotional, nurturing time for you. As I feel in the spirit, especially when the next water sign era is. What is that? We're in Sagittarius now, aren't we? No, we're in Scorpio. Yes, that's now. Yes, that makes sense. That's why that's coming up. We're in Scorpio now. And by the time Sagittarius comes, it's going to be like over. But yeah, it might be a more emotional time for you. Okay, yeah, I definitely see the male part here. Some of you are going to reproduce during this time. It might be the right ideal time too, but for some of you, first let out whatever emotion needs to come out. You don't want to implant that energy into the child. Okay. All right. So, yeah. Cloudy. Some of you will have like the best way I can describe it is mystery, spooky, cloudy day this month. Maybe it's going to feel like everything's going into haywire, nothing's working, technology is disruptive, you're not seeing things clearly, someone is telling you something and you're like, huh? Yeah, so it's going to be sort of one of those moments for you, okay? Even like levers, latches, I see here, like a mechanical, if you work with heavy machinery, be careful. Something might break, something might fall on you. Be very precautious of that, okay? Make sure you're not, you're sober on the job, you, like, because they could do random checks, some people, okay? Yes, it might be like a time where you just want to kind of like drown out or hide away the problem, but yeah, no, that's not gonna work on your favor this month. In November, probably some of you December. The cycle is ending, so keep in mind that you can break the cycle. Maybe this is relating to your childhood, like something that you had to carry on genetically. Maybe your parent kind of was in a little bit of emotional turmoil when they had you. So maybe they passed on some of that trait or that energy to you, and now you're taking it as your own, and you're kind of, struggling, of course, having a hard time. Like, how do I handle this pain? Sometimes some of your pain is not your own. It is your ancestral pain. And it can go 3 generations back, they say. Yeah, so heal that. I know it's not, almost like it's not your problem. It sucks that you almost have no choice though, because it's gonna cause issues, right? We have no choice but to heal our ancestors. It's almost like our soul's choosing like our lineage, to heal that lineage, to heal, any trauma, any like anything they went through in their past upbringing. And it's gonna be, yeah, a little bit of a time for you to reflect on that. Some of you is a great time to blossom into who you are this month, to be comfortable, to shine. I'm feeling a great energy here overall. So it's not like this is going to bring you down. Some of you do need to add more purple in your life. And this kind of brings me back to what I've been talking about. If you literally look up the violet flame, you're going to know what I'm saying. There's something about that color purple. The reason I chose purple for this. Whether it's your chakra activation, whether it's you wearing that color and kind of vibrating with that violet energy. It's important to connect with something new, even like colors you never wear before, right? Change your energy up a bit. Change how you look at things a bit, you know. Nothing's going to change until you do. So you are accountable for your life. Shouldn't that encourage you and motivate you to go and do what you need to do? I know it isn't easy some days. You're not going to be perfect every day. No one is. You may not feel like doing that thing some days because you don't have that grounding sense of energy. Perhaps that influence of an earth sign can help you during this time, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, to help you get through, you know, talk to a good old earth sign. Some of this may remind you, again, of your past. It bears repeating, though. What else are we seeing? There's some situation you're trying to get out of, but you can't. Let yourself get out of it naturally without forcing it. You can't force change. You can't force difference. You can't fight what's already meant for you. Sometimes you're being asked to stay away from that thing or that person or that situation because it's spirit universe protecting you from damage. You think that thing is a blessing when it's actually not. Okay? Yeah, some of you feel like you're going to go into the dark depths of the void this month. I mean, it's not going to last long. It's going to be in and out. We're all going through vibrational change, so you're going to feel like you're doing more shadow work, perhaps. So some days may feel darker than others. Mostly bright, I see, but some days darker than others. And now that the cold is coming in, I'm not surprised. For some of you, you're on that saddle for too long. You've rid that horse too long. Get off. Your time there is over. You don't need to keep hauling people's problems. You don't need to keep going on that journey of pain. You don't need to even keep going on that journey of pleasure, because sometimes pleasure leads to pain. If you try to escapism, getting away, avoiding issues, overspending, indulging over much, it's cute for a week, but for a month plus, yeah. Maybe there is something you can do if you are on, let's say, a retreat, or you decide to just bug out in an RV and just get away for months and just find yourself. Okay, cool. But make sure you find yourself, not just, overindulging in things that are indifferent to your journey. Just a waste of time stuff, because you can't get that time back. You're going to regret it later. Make sure that you do the work. If you do decide to do a retreat, a getaway, that you do the painful work too, okay? It's not just a time to just sit with a martini and enjoy the view, right? There's appropriate times to do that, but there's appropriate times to find that harmony and balance of doing the painful stuff you don't want to do. And trust me, it's going to pay off in the end when you do that stuff, water signs, dear water signs. Okay, so I know it's a very real approach, I guess. But I, again, when I'm saying this, I feel really good. I feel such good energy from you. You're going to have no problem doing this. In fact, you're going to be like, wow, why did I waste my time? Why did I spend so much time doing the things that, like, I just was avoiding the whole time? Let me just take care of it now. And sometimes you take care of it and heal that thing in one day. Sometimes it just takes you sitting down, talking to God. Literally, it takes one day. Like, it doesn't have to take a lifetime to heal or figure something out. You sit with the crystal, you meditate, you talk to yourself, reflect, analyze. And then everything else will make sense and fall into place. And you're going to have smooth transitions too. So things will begin to synchronize. But don't expect instantly. That too shall take time. Some things may take weeks to synchronize and catch up to your new vibration. But it will come. The blessings always do. Good wins in the end. You know it. I don't know, some of you have maybe an animal, like a cat following you around. Keep an eye on that. What is Spirit trying to tell you? I see you smiling, beaming, glowing, shining. By the time December comes around, you're going to be your new you. You're going to be I'm so happy for you. You're going to be the new you, a new version of the water sign. It's almost like water sign is changing. I feel like a lot of water has more like air sign qualities, because it's like, if you think about like water vapor, right? So it makes sense. And sometimes I think that's why water signs maybe have a harder time connecting with earth signs, but they do need to do the work to do that. They really do, because it's because where does water sit? On the earth. You still need to hone into home. You're nothing without the earth, right? Water doesn't exist in space. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so sometimes you need to look at yourself as the most simple compound, elemental. Like, break yourself down to the most simplest of formula, and you're going to realize who you truly are. Whatever that means to you. I keep getting a sweet taste in my mouth. It's okay to indulge, again, but like, be careful overindulging. Even like sugary stuff that could cause issues long term. Like cakes, pies, sodas, those, like, I keep tasting those kind of things in my mouth, in the spirit. So this is a very, speaking of spirit, this is a very good time for you to connect with spirit. Like, now more than ever. I know the veil was at its thinnest in October, but I'm telling you, for water signs, November is probably a very good time as well. Like now, like first week or two of November, like now. Connect. Whip out those ancestral altars, okay? Like, talk to your ancestors. Like, they need you too, We don't just need them when we need help. Come on, man. Your grandma want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, reach out to her. Come on. She's bored up there. She needs you. All right? So let's see. Don't over-evaluate. Let go. Let God. Just be. Water sign. You're going to figure it out, okay? Don't stress yourself and pressure yourself like, oh, Tony's done said that we're going to be having another emotional day. Let it go. Whether it's November 11 or November 21st. Let God let go. Please. I'm begging you. I'm begging you, please. Some of you is a good time to build your faith. And build your spiritual guard and protection as well, okay? Because where there's a lot of good, there's a lot of evil. So, as we know, we're in spiritual tumultuous, turmoilish times. So in the realm of the spirit, it's swords and wands all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So, protect your energy and talk to spirit and your ancestors. They'll help guide you and protect you. Ask them. All you need to do is ask. Dear grandma, dear loved one who's passed on, please protect me. Amen. Oh my God, like it's not that hard. Like if people just take the time to pray, it really is not that hard. I mean, it doesn't take too much of your time, seriously. Like, it's good for you. That's your biggest tool of all. Water sign. I love you so much. Thank you so much. And we're going to move on to the fire sign reading now. Release your pain of your past. I don't know, Spirit just randomly sent me that beautiful song in my head. Fire sign, maybe that's the message for you. So, let's begin. What are we waiting for? Have you ever heard time is turning so slowly? Well, that's what I'm hearing. It's turning slowly because big things are coming for you, fire signs. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Like when big things are coming in your life, it almost seems like things are painstakingly slow. Time is painstakingly slower. It's because it's like that heavy thing was delivered on the wheel, and now it has to turn slowly because it's so heavy. And once it turns all the way 360, man, the blessing that will come through. Your army of people, like your tribe that you vibe with, will be there for you. Yeah, a lot of people. A lot of people coming in your life, fire sign. A lot of new people who actually vibe with you, resonate with you, relate to you, connect with you. That rare connection that people seek nowadays. Because everyone seems like, well, anyway. You know, sometimes how everything seems so like vague and just like fake now. I don't know, like there's a lot of fakes out there, you know, deceptive people. Not you, fire sign, and you are not, because you're true to who you are. You speak up, you speak your existence into truth. You are going to find those who do the same and apply the same principles in life as you. All right? Oh, wow, a lot of strong energy. Oh, fire sign, I still don't understand you to this day, but a lot of strong, like I definitely don't connect with them, but a lot of strong energy. Whoa, man. Ooh. Some of you have a Scorpio influence, okay? Scorpio showing up here, a Scorpion. Again, this could indicate the month of November, so it looks like we're doing like a month or two reading, right, for these. Maybe the Scorpio is the first person who shows up in your life. It feels like a new energy, someone you're really gonna vibe with. I mean, what sign vibes with the Scorpio? That's a fire sign. I don't really know. Does Sagittarius? I have no idea. I really don't know, to be honest. I think it's Sagittarius. I think so. Or at least in the realm of the spirit, that's what I'm being told. It makes sense because I just did a water reading, and when I saw Scorpio, I saw a Sagittarius, so I was like, it makes sense why that's connected and linked together, and maybe some of you are like water and fire, so you're reading this too. Anyway, so I will move on. Some of you have a buildup, I don't know, like a waxy, fatty buildup in your like tissues or something. You need to stretch more. You need to go out there and move around more. You know, cycle, swim, run, jog. I know it's cold. Most places, but you know what, indoor gym, I don't know, I don't care, like just whatever, in your home, just, yeah, you need to move around more, because especially winter, we want to eat more, we want to stagnate more, we want to hibernate more, you know, it's fine, it's natural, it's human, it's normal. We've had a whole year of movement, and now you're asking us to move again. Yeah, it's important, okay? I'm that sassy fitness instructor. Like, girl, you better move that thigh, right? Like, you better move that hip. Twirl, honey, yes. All right, so, shut up. You know I'd make an amazing fitness instructor. Don't judge me. Okay. Anyway, so, it will make time move faster. That's what Spirit's saying when you do that. It will... Spirit is so funny sometimes. In a weird way, when time moves quicker, you're kind of like frozen in time because you can't control how fast time goes in a weird way. So it's almost like time freezes when it goes fast because you're frozen in the speed of it and you have nowhere to go. So enjoy the slow time, because when the blessing hits, when your tribe comes through, honey, maybe it's your tribe at the gym and you all decide to go work out together. It's going to be an amazing experience for all of you. Good for all of you. Be around people that are good for you, healthy for you, not toxic, not narcissistic, not judgmental, not low vibration, right? Like people that will uplift you, because fire sign, you need that, like, desperate. I feel like you've been going through it. I don't know, something in the realm of the spirit, especially with Sagittarius, like you've been going through a hard... Oh, and some Sagittarius have a Scorpio friend. Some of you, yes. And you've been planning something, but I don't know. It might fall apart, or you just maybe been trying to reach out to old past friends. No, again, your new tribe is coming. Do not reach out and connect to old people. Let it go. Be done with those old energies. Say, I release you in the name of love and light. I ask you to move on from my life so I can be open and allow the blessing of new opportunities to come through, and watch the miracle that happens and unfolds in your life. And also, in a weird way, I'm being shown, like, you know how much time I spent, like, burning through half the candle? And look at the arrangement that I made in the water. Like, before you know it, you're going to look back and be like, wow, look how far I've come. Look what I've done. Whether it's a fitness plan, a diet plan, look at what I've done. Even just walking outside 5 minutes, 10 minutes every morning, a day. Yeah, very good for you, okay? I can tell you from personal experience that you'll clear your head, you'll get a better understanding of your life. It's like a form of meditation when you move. You just need to move around. Okay, if you have a habit of sitting on the couch watching television for 3 hours a day, try watching it on a treadmill. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're moving, Spirit wants you to move. You're going to get some premonition or some intuition or some instinct, some idea, some thought that's going to help you get ahead. You just need to move those legs. Don't know why I'm being said that, but I know the power of fitness and exercise. It really does help you think better and come up with new ideas and stuff. So, yeah, heck, I'm actually going to go probably pick up my dumbbells after this, right? I need to practice what I preach. Okay. Which I do, but it's a nice, healthy reminder for me too. Okay, so you're going to outshine. Some of you even going to help, like the Scorpio energy friend, like could be rising sun sign, moon sign, Scorpio around you. When they go through a downfall of times, because they're water and they're going to be influenced by this time, and like, oh my god, the blood moon also, gosh goodness, this reminds me of that too, because of the color. Sagittarius, you're going to be responsible for that in a way, like, okay, in a way, especially because you've known this person for so long, haven't you? So yeah. Oh, but maybe some of you don't want to, because you're like, ugh, I already have to deal with my own issues, now what I have to deal with this person. I get it. No one's responsible for anyone. As grown, mature adults, we're not responsible for each other's feelings, really. I mean, we have enough to deal with anyway in life. We're not everyone's therapist, okay? But do it anyway. Do it because love, because light, because kindness, because you're just a sweet person. You're not doing it for a stranger. You're doing it for your best friend that you've known for years. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is someone that you really, like, are there for each other for a long time. Could even be love. Like, one of you maybe isn't, like, crushing or in love with someone that you're friends with and you want to start things with and do things with. Okay, look, that's none of my business, honey. What you do behind closed doors. My point is, maybe stay friends for now. It's not the month to start new things like that. Romance will come, though. I feel like in Sagittarius season, December, it will come through. Okay. You're gonna get down and dirty all you want during that month, okay? During the holiday season, I know people be getting lonely and they want intimacy. Girl, I don't blame you, okay? Everyone wants to be borrowing their boyfriend's or girlfriend's warm, cozy sweater and to bask under the candlelight, the mistletoe, the fireplace, the Christmas tree. No judgment there. But don't do it for an Instagram post, okay? Some of you I see probably going to color your hair, be a little festive, like really go out. Again, I've been reminding a lot of people, have as much color around you as possible. Colorful, be colorful, okay? Now is a time of high vibration, color, good moments, good energy. A lot of crap is trying to like bring us down and suppress our energy. You uplift that mother bleeper. You uplift that energy that's trying to curse you and bring you down and lower you, and even people trying to lower your standards. Fire sign, you know you are free spirited. No one can replace you, first of all. Second of all, no one can be doing that to you, and don't let them do that. Some of you, like Sagittarius, tend to be a doormat for some people. Sometimes even Leo. Aries is better at that. Leo sometimes. Depends on the type of person or life experience. Like, if you're a mature Leo, you're not anybody's doormat, honey. You know better than that. But maybe when you were younger, Leo, you were nice, maybe nicer, letting, like, you're still nice, but what I'm trying to say is, like, you let people take advantage because you didn't know. It's the young naivety we have when we grow up. We're gullible, we're vulnerable, we're innocent, we're not as protected because we don't have our knowledge of how people can hurt us and treat us badly, you know. So, but Sagittarius, even in the growth, even in the maturity, you still, man, it's like you still let people step on you, dudes. Look, that's just who you are. You're a sweet, innocent person, but you're not all sweet and innocent either, okay? So acknowledge we have light and dark in us all. Maybe the dark in you is always trying to sabotage your light. Zap it away with your light. Zap old friends away with light and love and say, again, I don't need you anymore. I'm gonna move on to my new tribe. Okay, so let's move on. Some of you seriously need protection. I feel like intuitively need to pray, like, please protect my fire sign, Angel Poopsie subscribers. Please, in the name of Jesus, protect my subscribers who are fire sign, rising sun, or moon. Please protect, or anyone they know that they're watching for on behalf of. Protect these individuals, protect these sweet, innocent souls. In the name of the light and love, amen. Okay, so, God bless. All right. Don't know why I did that. Some of you need health protection. Some of you need healing. Some of you need more wisdom. Some of you need, like, just a download of wisdom from spirit, you know, like, you're around a person and then spirit whispers in your ear, like, stay away. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you'll know who this person is. I'm serious. Thin veil. You're gonna be able to tap in and be like, yeah, okay, maybe this person's not for me. You just can't trust as much nowadays. You really can't. When everyone's throwing wands and swords, you can't. You just can't. You don't know who's gonna throw a dart at you next. Spiritually, a spiritual dart, an energy dart. You know, just being around them is like, they throw darts. Some people throw darts of love. Some people throw darts of just envy, spite, jealousy, hatred, evil. Like, that's flat out what I'm gonna say. And change my mind. Change my mind. I dare you. I dare you to say it in the comments. Change my mind. You won't, because you know I'm right in this instance. You've been through it. You've been hurt. Now, protect and heal. And you will with these new people. They're going to understand your pain. They're going to relate to you. They're going to understand what you went through. Those are the people that can help you heal. Not people who are just saying like, oh, you'll get over it. Oh, it's because you're a Zodiac sign. Bye, Felicia. Thank you so much. Some of you are going to grill some good barbecue. I smell that. All right. Maybe that's a good time to spend with friends and family. Grill a good old barbecue. Yes. Yes, honey, yes. Make sure you share some of those baby back ribs, okay? Anyway, thank you, fire sign. Let's move right along to earth signs. All right, earth signs it is. Let's begin. What is going on with earth signs? Someone is getting on your nerves. Someone, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You almost want to pinch them. It's like, oh, they're getting on your nerves. Oh, some of you feel alone and left out, like you were betrayed, you were abandoned, misunderstood. Maybe some of you overanalyzed, like others overanalyzed you when they had no business or place to. I think they were paranoid about you and your motives. Just let it go. It's not worth your saliva. Don't pay them any dust. Some of you getting away, taking time off, vacationing, maybe visiting family. That makes sense. Holidays, I'm not surprised. Oh, some of you are going to receive a very special gift, I see, around Christmas, for sure. Maybe it's that time for you to buy the gifts as well. You're unique and special in your own way. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You're alone because, yeah, you are misunderstood. You're probably the most misunderstood people, actually. Even you connecting with your own kind, it's like you misunderstand each other as well. Earth sign to earth sign. It's like no connection. Ask yourself, do you really need to be spending time with certain people? No, you don't. You don't need to do anything. Some of you, the moon is going to really affect you. I don't know if it's this moon. It feels like the next moon after this one, the next full moon. So maybe a month from now, it's going to really hit you like, yeah, around the holiday season. Maybe how lonely you are, how you feel lonely. What can I say? Now may be a good time to evaluate who you want in your life. Specifically. Maybe what zodiac sign you would prefer to have. What qualities they'd like to meet in you. I don't think you're looking for a lover. You're just looking for a decent human being. A good friend that... They don't even have to be that good at this point. You're just looking for a decent, like okay, like average, like just someone that's normal for once. Someone that's human. That didn't lose their humanity and their connection and being a humble, kind human being. A loving human person. That wants to go, like once in a while shopping with you and just... being loving, caring, kind, non-judgmental. But what part of yourself is that part of you that needs to come out more too? You know it's there. You're not a bad person. You didn't do any bad things. You know it. Yeah, we're guilty of doing stuff. Whatever. Okay, let it go. Come on. Let's not hold on to that stuff anymore. You're fine. You're just fine the way you are. Some of you are spending more of your coin, your pentacles. Not surprised. People are prone to spending more this time of year. An itchy hand, as they call it, right? Spend it on the right people. You're generous. You deserve the right people, but spend it on the right people. You're going to want to spend and buy gifts for this person you just met. I think you're going to meet someone new. Yeah, I really do think so. It's going to be very exciting for you. You're going to crave and desire. I think deep down inside, subconsciously, you don't realize it now, but you are going to crave this person that's going to come through inevitably, and they're good for you. I think it's the person you've always been looking for, Earth sign. Oh, what good news that is. I keep seeing Taurus energy. Could be a Taurus. Rising sun, moon. Since it's a broad general reading, I don't like to overgeneralize and say just one specific thing. I see like a maple leaf. I don't know, someone from Canada or Canadian or French. They're from someone else, somewhere else. Could be some of you. Could be maybe someone that's visiting, and then it ends up a long distance thing. Some of you more close distance. But it might be better and healthier sometimes that it's a long distance, because that way you can still have freedom to grow. Okay, so long distance relationships do sometimes work out, because it works out for those who are strong-willed, strong-minded, not overly attached to relationships, and just the idea of a relationship, and just in general, like, it doesn't bother them that their partner's not there. You know, certain people, they want their partner there. Okay, that's fine. It's not for everyone, right? Not everyone's able to because of their job, their lives. Sometimes long distance is okay. As long as you've met in person, you know, here and there, it's fine. It'll work out. Be positive about this. Set the positive intention that yellow is all about positivity. Look at this. You're gonna shine. But like, I feel like earth signs, especially you Taurasians, maybe Virgos, Capricorn feels more positive here, but Taurus, Virgo mostly, but sometimes Virgo, it's like even if you go through the good things, you still kind of dim your light. I don't know why. You sort of like don't want to really be truly happy. Maybe you're never fulfilled. Maybe it's never enough for you. Maybe you're those type of people that are like, I'm going to save $10,000. And then when you save it, you're like, not happy. I'm going to save $50,000. You save it. I'm not happy. I'm going to save $100,000. You save it. I'm not happy. Yeah, those kind of people. That's some of you. Maybe half of you. A little less than half of you. Look, you got to be happy eventually. It's a choice. Why don't you choose to be happy now, even if you don't have a single thing that you want, that you desire, right? It's a choice. But you still won't, because that's just who you are, and that's fine. But, you know, how are we going to choose to live our life and go about our life? Maybe that's why we struggle with a connection with certain people, because it's like, yeah, like a certain person will be happy to have reached their goal, and then we're just like, let's already set our next goal. When is it enough? When are you going to have enough? When is it going to be to a point where you say, you know what? Why don't I enjoy this? Why don't I enjoy the time? Why don't I enjoy the hard work? So some of you may come to that conclusion and then end up having to maybe at least plan a travel into December, but some of you could maybe have no choice but to temporarily relocate. Oh gosh, that makes me nervous every time, because that makes me think of like a natural disaster. But yeah, nothing would surprise me anymore. Some of you will have this angst that will not go away. A desire for more. It's just links to a desire for more. That's all. What are you craving for that's so bad that's not there yet? Why are you wanting that thing so bad? Is it really life or death? What is it? Is it ride or die? I mean, dang. Like, seriously. Maybe. Avoid trouble. Okay? Avoid trouble like the plague. Because you might be prone to catching on to trouble more. Especially if you're being a tattletale, spilling secrets, or you tell someone a secret and they spill, and they tell on you that you did something wrong, or whatever, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you don't want this to get into like an issue with, especially family, friends. Like maybe you trusted someone with information and then they go tell your family that what you did, and yeah, so be careful around earth signs in particular. But some of you also fire. It keeps linking back to fire. I keep seeing Sagittarius dominant. Like, yeah, I mean, I think that's like a common sign, like Virgo, but still, it's like, oh, dang, what does Sagittarius have to do with this? Anyway, so odds are great that you're either watching at home or watching for someone who is a Sun, Rising, Moon Sagittarius, or you know someone that's family, friend, all of you. Odds are pretty high. Okay, I'm confident. Okay, so maybe that's what they keep coming through. That could be maybe the most dominant signs watching now or in the future, near future, because this again is more like next month or two. I keep seeing. I started this video and I'm like, well, what's the time? I don't know. Spirit's gonna tell me. They keep saying November, December, November, December, November, December. So we're gonna go with that. They also said could be November, December next year and years to come. So again, whenever you watch this, it'll be here for you. All right, it's not specific to a certain time, obviously. So I didn't make it with that intention. I made this with the intention to do the zodiac signs. So let's move right along. Some of you health issue, there could be like a dark spot on your skin. There could be like a lump. I'm not here to tell you what to do. Check, don't check what it is. Most of you, it'll go away on its own. It's just a blackhead. It's just like a blemish from a sunspot. It's just like, let it go. It's fear. It's mostly fear caused, fear based, allegedly. Talk to your physician. This is just entertainment purposes only. Again, I'm not here to tell you what to do. This is just for fun, for relaxation. Do what you feel is best. No one is here to tell you what to do. But some of you seriously need to check, like several spots I'm seeing. Maybe, I hate saying this, but maybe some of you stay out the sun. Some of you who are more like prone. Because it's even going to be strong during the winter. Like, I feel like especially this winter, it's going to be like very strong. Like, it's going to be piercing, sharp. I'm not saying you're going to feel pain, but you're just going to see it and you're like, what the heck? Like, I never had that spot in my face, my skin, whatever. Or just like, what is this random like lump here? Yeah, so allegedly. Disclaimer, entertainment purposes only. This is just pseudoscience. Okay, so be careful with your joints. You gotta stretch your joints, lubricate those joints, knees, ankles, wrists, neck, fingertips. Stretch, move, rotate. You don't have to be in movement like I saw for fire signs. I think it was for fire signs, I'm not sure. Oh, Spirit was like, you're done. Okay, but yeah, like this is what I'm talking about. Just stretch those parts, like rotate and stretch. They ended it early, which means the reading's over. Thank you, Earth sign. Let's move on to finally air sign. Air signs, hey, beautiful air signs. Let's begin the final reading. This orange candle. What's the message for the air signs? Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Some of you very much in daydreaming, la la land, imaginations. What the heck was that word? Imaginations, imaginative energies, spacey. You're going to be very, maybe some of you lightheaded, spacious, like maybe you're craving more space, so you're in movement. Now this more in the realm of the spirit gives me January, February vibrations. So you're going to linking now into that. So the other three readings, earth, fire, water, or more November, December. For you, air, I guess because you're special and extra and all that, it goes into January and February, okay? So you're going to get like a lot more into this reading, I suppose. Liquid and light. So maybe some of you really like a light liquidy diet, juicing, cleansing, detoxification, purification processes. Some of you are going to just need to add that, okay? Because if you are in movement a lot and you're used to it, specifically only if you're used to it, you're going to have that kind of a diet. So the heaviness won't work well with you because that's going to stagnate you. That's going to keep you stuck. So no heavy, hearty stews and meals. Some of you, because you have to, again, talk to your physician, your dietitian, your nutritionist. I'm not here to tell you what to do. This is pseudoscience, entertainment purposes only. Just a discussion and a disclaimer. So, yeah. Some people don't like that I say that. Okay. I have to. I literally have to say it. So, yeah. I gotta say, for you specifically, this is a matter of, like, you need to uplift your vibration. You've been in kind of a stuck state. So even if you're lightheaded and you think like, oh, I need to, like, you know, maybe work on my nutrition better, fine. Again, talk to who you need to talk to, but you need to be in this spacious energy for some time, even if it makes you uncomfortable, because maybe some of you have more of like a earth in your chart and you're not that like spacey air sign. Yeah, I'm talking to like Gemini, Aquarius here. Well, all of you, but yeah, Gemini, Aquarius comes through a lot here specifically. And being around a person that's earth sign won't help you. Okay, so maybe some of you will need to really tap into the true highest nature of yourselves and who you are as an Aries, an air sign energy, okay? An Aurus. Coming up with all these weirdo names. Okay, so let's see here. Some of you are dealing with an illness or sickness. It too shall pass. It's not a big deal, okay? Maybe it's like made a big deal. It's not. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. Rest. Resting is important because that gives you the time to lie down and be spacey and dreamy and daydream and use your imagination. Your spirit is asking you to be imaginative now and use that imagination of yours that God given, and you do have a wonderful imagination. I see like a wishbone, like make a wish while you dream, right? Like wish for the things that you want. But some of you, it's going to upset you that you're asked to stay still because of an illness or something you have to deal with. You're going to be like diagnosed with something, see something. It's just, again, like, it gives me like a very like earth sign energy as well. It's like maybe that's the only link with earth I'm seeing here. But other than that, it's sort of like you're still distanced from earth signs. You're just going to keep like your distance from them because maybe they make you like, I don't know, like uncomfortable this month. Some of you, like a breakup, a separation. I don't see it lasting long. Like if you're an air sign dating earth sign dating air sign, yeah, I don't see it lasting. Especially after like February, something comes up. It's gonna be like, yeah, you're not gonna want to be in movement with this person. You're not gonna want to travel with them. You're not gonna want to be together with them. It's a blessing. You're actually gonna avoid drama. You're gonna avoid problems. You're gonna avoid trouble. You don't want trouble, okay? Especially if you're an earth sign. The last thing you need is trouble right now. Air signs always somehow find themselves to get into some trouble. It is what it is. Some of you, not all of you. God forbid, but work on you healing. Some of you need to stop. I'll just be honest. Stop dating people just because to be with someone or to look good or to have arm candy. Be with you. You're the best version of you you can be just solo, just by being you and yourself. You're actually little do you know, Libra, Gemini, Aquarians, you are at your best when you're alone. Oh yes. Did someone ever tell you that? You are at your peak self when you are by yourself. The reason you draw so many partners and dates to you is because you are very like magnetic. Because people see your strong independence. It's almost like that Queen of Wands energy. They see your confidence, your extroversion, your aura, just you're beautiful, you're pretty, right? Some of you. I'm just joking. Most of you, all of you. See what I did there? No, I'm not being that sassy and petty here. Look, I gotta say, you're beautiful people. You're one of the most beautiful signs. But you need to realize that beauty is not everything. Looks fade. You're going to grow old and ugly like all of us, right? The point is, no, you're still going to be beautiful. I'm just joking there. See, I did that again. I'm sorry. I like giving my air signs a hard time because I love you so much. But look, I got to say, at least you're going to get old, right? You may not be ugly, but like my earth sign butt may end up ugly, but you're going to be beautiful still, but you're going to be old eventually. So you got to realize that, oh my God, I'm saying so much here. Laugh out loud. Hold on, give me a second, Spirit. See, I think the way Spirit works after doing this a long time is it's like a phone call with a 10-second delay. So they think I'm going to end up done talking about a subject and they throw me another subject. So, yeah. Yeah. I lost my train of thought. So my point is, some of you want to change your appearance because of this raw reality of life. I think you don't want to sit down because you're afraid of the raw reality of life. You always want to be going about, being with others, exploring life, but you forget to explore you, that you're perfect the way you are. You're always running from your own self, which is perfect in its own regard. And you're always trying to find that perfect soulmate that's never going to be there because you forgot you. And Spirit is, it's almost like you're not passing that test over and over and over again. You keep getting breakups after breakups. And again, probably around February, some of you, calm down. Some of you, if you're married like 5 years and have 3 kids, calm down. Nothing's going to happen. But I'm saying for you people who are just like 2 months in, yeah, I see issues, okay? Or some people who are like, you broke up already before and you're getting back together now. Good luck, okay? That's all I'm going to say about that. I'll leave it there. It's very heavy energy. I don't like this energy about you two. I think the heaviness more stems from the earth sign energy rather than the air sign. So the air sign is just trying to mind their business and go about their day, and the earth sign is kind of dragging them and bringing them down, bringing you down. So you need to realize this, that not everyone's a match. Not everyone's meant to be with you only during certain times. Like maybe you're only meant to be with that person for a Sunday stroll, a bike ride, to go canoeing with. But you're not meant together for a lifetime. Especially if you're planning adventures together. Yeah, no, I don't see that working out. I see an issue for some of you. If you do go somewhere January, February, it's going to end in a fight. It might be a little ugly. It might be a little brutal. Just make sure no one's like, intoxicated, drinking, because that could get ugly. Just drama, just petty. It starts with like petty little drama, and then it escalates into something enormous. So be careful, especially when love is involved and heavy feelings, emotions, and old soul tie energies. Soul ties never work. A soul tie is that type of energy that breaks up and gets back together, breaks up and gets back. That never works. Just admit it to yourself. That will never ever work in your wildest dreams. What's going to work is when you let go and you realize who's truly meant to be in your life, air sign. Okay? A lot of people want to take advantage of your energies, use you, manipulate, maybe not have the best intention of you at heart. Like they pretend to like you, that they don't. They just kind of want to be there only for a certain reason or time. So this earth sign might be that person for you right now. They just are using you for a paycheck, a job, adventures, travel, a nice handbag. I don't know. That girl you dating, like, yeah, she's only there for that thing, and then that's it. Goes home, goes about her business, about her day, and talks and texts other boys. Exactly. So, and vice versa, based on the gender watching, okay? All right. Protect your heart, air sign. You've been through enough. You've been through too much. Stop doing damage to yourself when you're just perfect the way you are. Gosh darn it. Like, I just want to, like, shake you a bit. Like, wake up. Like, you're fine. Be happy. Be free. Don't hold yourself back to someone. Honestly, I feel like some of you are attaching to someone because you're just bored. You're bored with yourself because you know you're perfect just the way you are. And I think that makes you bored. You want more excitement. You want more thrill and adventure. You want a challenge. But why not just be at peace and live? That's hard for you, air signs. I feel sorry for some of you. I say 10-20% of you want or just can't. You can't sit down. You can't be at peace. You gotta be on the move. You gotta be. Oh man. Like the tree blowing in the wind, it cannot stay still, especially during a storm. Yeah, that's how I see some of you. So, look, and that's just who you are in nature. You're being yourself, your true, authentic, healed self. Heal more. You heal by realizing who you are, your worth. Not everyone's meant to be with you. If you're perfect, what do you need a relationship for? What do you need help for? What do you need that person for? The only time you should be with someone is if they are their true, perfect, authentic selves. They have secured that job. They have their own money. They don't need you for anything. They don't need to move in and live with you. They don't need to use you for anything, for a paycheck. Be with a person like that. Don't be with someone taking advantage of you and your hard work. Come on, you know better than that. You know who I'm talking to. You 40-50%. Again, I keep saying 40-50% of you. The other 40-50%, struggling, but in some other way. Some of you more struggling with that you can't have that in your life. That you can't have this person. What about you? Can you have, though? Even if you don't feel perfect or you're not perfect yourself. Or feel like, by that, every time I say that, no one's perfect. All I mean is like, you're fine the way you are. Stop judging yourself. Stop looking in the mirror and calling your belly fat. Stop saying you need better looking feet. Stop saying that I look ugly if I don't get my hair cut today. Like, stop. Stop. Enough. When is it going to be enough for you? When are you going to feel happy about life and stop feeling sorry for yourself? God is trying to show you you're beautiful, you're fine, you're authentic, you're true to who you are. That all that matters. Your appearance doesn't matter. That's not going to help you get a better date. Stop. Evaluate yourself truly by closing your eyes. You don't evaluate yourself by opening them and looking in the mirror. All you're going to get is judgment back. And maybe that's just trying to reflect and say, how are you looking at people? You're probably going to judge people if you judge yourself. You ever hear out of someone's mouth, especially someone you're dating, if they always say like, oh, I need to get rid of this, or oh my god, I hate myself, I want this adjustment, they're probably going to talk about you behind your back like that too. Fix the judgment, you fix your life. You fix the relationships with people. You heal that, some of you, you're going to be live a much more peaceful, authentic, happy, true life. God bless. Take care, air signs. And thank you so much, everyone, for booking. See, have it. TonyBomboni.com if you want to book your own candle wax. Thank you for watching. I emphasize. All right. Bye, guys.